Good morning, how are you? Thank you for joining me on our brow journey. This is a part of the Back to Fasics series that I have started, and we have been going through brows step by step in each type. We are now on to brow mascara. A lot of people have these out, so you can get them from super expensive to very reasonably priced. I'm going to show you a few here. These are the ones that I really enjoy using. Usually the way I pick these out is either brush style or color. Sometimes certain ones do not have a dark enough color for me. Sometimes they just have a weird looking brush. It doesn't really matter what my preference is. It's more what you like for yourself and what's easiest for you to use. So I would recommend this for even like teenagers who are still have brows, hopefully, from not over plucking, just to run it through their brows, give them a little bit more color. I have a daughter that's blonde. She's redheaded right now, but she is naturally like a dark blonde, and just by putting this into her brows, it frames her face even better. This is meant to semi-control your brows. That does not mean it's a soap brow, a gel that you put in there, or like brow freeze. We're going over those on a different time. These are more what I would say as a brow tint. So it takes the hairs that you have, grabs a hold of them, and colors them in. Just like mascara. Mascara can say what it wants to say. Has all of those, oh, it's uplifting, oh, it's fuller, oh, this. Yes, because of the formula. But what it mostly does is it takes your natural eyelashes and it colors them in. That's what this is. It's adding pigment to your eyebrows. What I have for us today is starting with the Urban Decay Brow Endowed. The neat thing about this is it has a primer at the end of it, and then it has the color. And it has very small brush. Let me show you. You see how small that brush is? This brush reminds me very much of the It Cosmetics Tight Line Mascara Primer. It's where you can use it as a primer or you can use it as a mascara. It gets really right next to it. Anyways, this is in the color, I'm just going to spell it, Rerow. That's the color of this. And I really like it because of the size of the wand. And I like it also that it has a primer. I thought that was really cool because the primer kind of helps you to grab all your little hairs and prime them for the best potential possibility of brow color that you can have. You'll notice that with mascaras. Even when you put on your skincare, well, not skincare, before you put on your makeup, you put on a primer because you want that makeup to have its best possible pigment. So that's one reason why I really like that. The next is the Black Brown Tarte Busy Gal Brow. They're smaller brushes. Like this one's a teeny brush. So it helps you not like get it all over the place. This one is the Brow Gal, the Instant Brow Brown Hair 2 is its number. Cool thing about this is it actually has what color it is. If you can't really see my light, but kind of, if you can see like that very little area right there, it has the actual color, which is good because it's a window that shows you actually how much you have left. And this, you will see it's a little bit lighter, but you see the color, it's got a little angle to it. This is the color in the brow brush. It's a little bit bigger, but you'll notice they're all still pretty small. Also, now we have the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. And this is in the color Brownie Brows. I love reading names of things because they're really cute. This is like the tiny little brush. It reminds me of, it's pretty much an exact dupe for Benefit Cosmetics Gimme Brow. It's basically a dupe for that. But I do not use anything that is testing on animals. So now we have the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. If you notice, they're just calling, some of them are just calling it brow mascara because it's just multiple shades of brow instead of just like brown mascara that we have, or black brown mascara, which that's what I would use. I believe I would use CoverGirl's black brown mascara to put in my brows. The reason why I'm thinking back is because this was so long ago. So now we are on to that. NYX, I have two shades. I have one in Espresso and one in Black Noir. Now if you look at the container, this is supposed to be the black. It looks more like a dark brown. Now let's pull open. This is the Espresso. If I can get it open, goodness gracious. This has a larger brow brush. It's almost the size of a mascara wand. There's that. And then of course the other one is going to look the same, but we'll still pull it out so you can see it. Again, I like to have variety in everything, so... Oh, and if you were watching my gel pen video, or brow pen, not gel pen, brow pen video, I did find those 3-pronged ones that I was going to show you how to use, so I'll do another video on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually grab our mirror and we're going to look into it and see where our brows are out. Remember, this is more for coloring the brows. It's not, we're not, you know, when you do mascara, you take an eyelash curler, sometimes, you know, you'll curl your lashes. Well, this is not what we're doing here. We're not trying to do that. We're just trying to color them in and see what we have. Some people do this before, some people do this after they color in their brows. Some people do it with or without brow freeze, or setting brow, soap brow or something. It just really is your preference as to which way you want to do your products. Certain products have a step-by-step as to when you need to use them. Like primer, you want to put it on before you put on your makeup. But as far as, you know, when you do your brows or when you're putting stuff onto your brows, that's really your prerogative of which way you're going to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I think what I'm going to use today is kind of a combination. And I'm going to start with the NYX. I want to see this color. See, because I just got this color. So I want to see what their black brow mascara looks like on my brows. Because if you've seen my other videos, you know that I like to have a darker brow. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to go up to grab the hairs. You'll have to excuse my unruly hair because it's just crazy right now. And then I'm going to brush down. I'm going to grab the rest of them. Then I'm going to brush it back up. As you can see, it's getting on the skin a little bit. I think it's because of the size of the wand. That's okay. I really like the color a lot. As you can see, it's not really black. Otherwise, my brows would look really, really dark. They look more like they're matching the middle of my brow. Can you tell that? I'm going to go ahead and go over to this brow and do the same thing. Then you'll get to see exactly how much hair I don't have on the corner of this one. But we're still going to do this one so you don't feel left out. I've only been doing one brow at a time because I really want you to see the difference, but you can see the brow that I have there. I need to tweeze my brows. Looking, oh, my brows this close. Okay, you see that? Okay. It does get a little messy on the skin, but when you have your brows already done and this is your last step, it really doesn't matter because it kind of blends everything in. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, I think, try out the Busy Gal brow, not the Busy Gal. I use the Busy Gal all the time, like literally all the time. These three are pretty much my go-to. The Urban Decay, the Tarte, and the Make Me Brow. Or, yeah, Make Me Brow by Essence. So, I mean, that's why I'm trying different ones on camera. Now again, this one has a smaller brush, so it should be really easy to use. Again, we don't want to block brows, so do lighter color in the front and blend it back. You'll notice I'm not going multiple directions with this. Lighter color in the front and back. That's really nice. I like that color a lot. It's not too dark. It's darker than what I thought it was going to be, which is kind of nice. Because if you've listened to the other videos, you know that I like to have dark brows. That's strictly a preference. It's not something that you have to do. It's just because my brows are dark, and I feel like if I lighten them up, they don't frame my face. That's really nice. Okay, yeah, well, hey, I like that a lot. As you can see, it gave me like some brow. You can see it. Now you can really see that like I said, I have no tail over here. It kind of goes brow, little arc, and then we're gone. It's like it up and took a vacation. Even if I let my hairs grow out there, it's like 2 hairs that are like gray hair. It looks crazy. Anyways, so this is probably going to be the shortest video out of all of them. Maybe even the soap brow might be short. I don't know. Anyways, we'll have to see. I've been trying to keep them shorter, but it's hard when you have a lot of information that you want to pass through. But these are my brows with brow mascara. Again, I would personally, this is what I do. I incorporate it with all the other things that I do to my brows. So that's really up to you. You could just walk out with just this on. If you got nice brows, go ahead. Even if you don't have nice brows and you want to flaunt them, go ahead. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever makes you happy. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in to me. If you found this helpful or interesting and you want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up. And if you want to be notified for every video that I do upload, go ahead and hit the notification bell. You can personalize it and get all of them or certain amounts of them or whatever you'd like to do. Anyways, have a wonderful day and go out and enjoy the summer.